company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. Today we are in the dedicated theater room. Trying to figure out how we're going to put the platform. I already have an idea how we're going to put the platform in for the back. But I saw somebody on a forum site that did it in a much easier way. Oh, it was much, much easier. So I got to figure out real quick. Hold on a minute. I'm going to take a look at this real quick. This is the back area where the seats are going to go at. And I'm going to use chairs. It's a seating area I got from Amazon. I like those. Those are $140 a piece. I need 6 of them. So I was thinking about, because how he did it was he had a whole unit from here to here, like a platform from here to here. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a platform across here to here. And then I'm going to need a way to rise it up a little higher. I don't know how we're going to do that, how we're going to rise it up a little bit higher. But we need to put a platform in. Because if I put a little square piece, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put a higher platform in. And that way, if I platform to about right there would be perfect. Then I can basically put the chairs in from there. That's what I'm going to do. I think that's how I'm going to do it. I'm trying to figure out how we're going to put the chairs in the back. I already got an idea how to do it, but I'm trying to figure out how we're going to do it. Which way I want to go about doing it. All right, so as you can see, this is my dedicated theater room that I'm putting together bit by bit, slowly but surely. It's all coming together. Still have to finish the stage. I still have to finish putting in the screen. I have to put the chairs in. I have to put the lighting in. Oh, it's so much work. So anyway, let's talk about what screens are best. We've done it before, demonstration over again, but why you do not go with gray screens, white screens, or silver screens for your dedicated theater room setup, because as I said before, these are screens that are outdated. I don't know why people have white projection screens in their dedicated theater room. Don't know. This is a screen that's not going to pull up. So, one of the things I usually get most is that if I'm going to have the screen in the dark, it's not going to make a difference. I'm in a dark environment anyway. Alright. I love this room so much. I do. It's starting to grow on me. So like I said, next week we put the platform and we order the chairs finally. Yay! So I can get started at my movie theater in here. Alright, so as you can see in the dark, the silver screen, gray screen, and white screen don't pull up. You don't know which one. That is silver right there, that's gray, and that's white. They don't pull up. So we're just going to do a little short demonstration here. I think I'll put my screen in first. I think I'm going to do that first because the window push into there is driving me crazy. This is not even the screen we're using just for the time being. It's a 38 Black Widow acoustic screen. Or no more acoustic, but screen. Alright, so let's go to a slow color change out.
Getting that from YouTube.
I need to get a candy dispenser in here for my setup. Now, projector we're using in the demonstration is a 5,000 lumen full 1080p Christie projector. Plenty of power that we need for our setup. And as you can see, the screens we have in the middle, silver, gray, and white, do not pick up in here. Colors don't pick up. The colors are not picking up. Guess what? Colors are not going to pick up in your movies either. Not going to pick them up. Contrast is definitely not going to pick up. We definitely know that's coming. Let's let that play for a little bit. So as you can see, no color pickup at all, period. Say if you want to show off your theater room, like I got these posters on the wall over here, and I got my popcorn machine over there, and I have some other things in here to decorate the room, and I want to show them off. Well, can't have the lights on either, because if the light's on, the screen's going to wash out even fast. Keep in mind my projector's a 5,000 lumen Christie projector. And as you can see, it doesn't do too well on the gray-white screen paints. As I said before, putting a gray screen, white screen, or silver screen into a dedicated theater room is a bad idea. Extremely bad idea. They don't pick up. So you're going to have a problem there. That's what's going to happen. Now, let's go over to some contrast levels. Let's pull up, let's see. Let's pull up a Starfield screensaver.
Okay.
Bet you she bounced me out. I can tell already she bounced me out. Told you. When she says okay, that means you're getting bounced out. Let's try it again. Starfield screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
Now she's getting it. Now, mind you, the ceiling we have is coated with black technology, so is the fan. That's so when we put the projector system, I forgot about that. I could pay for that right now. The Starlight projection system, I'm doing that when I get off the video. That's something we can do right now. Matter of fact, I need to light these posters up behind me, and we need to do a Starlight for the ceiling so we can get the ceiling set up, which means I have to buy the wood and cut it, place them in the corner, paint them so they blend in, set the projectors in the corners, and have them so we can light the ceiling up so we can make it look like a solar system. Crap, could have been doing that this week. Literally forgot to do that. We got to get that done. That has to be done. So yeah, the entire ceiling's coated. If you don't know, the entire room is coated in Titan technology. Everything. The entire room is coated in Titan. Ceiling fan, everything. So we can project off anything in here and boop, it works. But yeah, we got to get that started. I forgot all about that too. It was right on Amazon. I could have ordered the projector right from there. The ceiling's going to look like a whole galaxy system going off. That's why I had to all be painted in black. That's another story. We'll do that later on. We're showing you how to build your whole dedicated theater room, and it doesn't cost you a lot of money. That's a whole other topic. We're going to show you how to do that, how to order all your stuff, how to make everything look a little bit more crazy. You spent a lot of money, and you didn't spend jack at all. That's the whole purpose of building this room. And because I want my own dedicated theater room. All right, let's pull up some stars. So as you can see, stars don't work. I had told you before that a lot of the theater rooms, I've been spending a lot of time in these dedicated theater room forum sites, getting ideas and information and talking to people that are building, some people are building theirs, so sharing information back and forth on these projects we're working on, and got some pretty cool ideas from these guys at the end of the day. But also too, showing them that you don't want to put these screens in your environment because, as I said before, people who have these dedicated setups are going to have some pretty cool stuff that they have bought sitting in the theater room and they want to show it off. Spent $1,700 for chairs. I think you might want to show how beautiful your chairs look. So they like to have the lights on. They like to show off the environment, their projectors, their speakers, everything they paid for. But the problem is that you can't have the lights on and try to watch your stars or try to watch contrast and color if your screen is constantly washing out. Now, I got 5,000 lumen 1080p projectors sitting there. I got Big Boy Chrissy sitting up here, and it doesn't pick up on this. All right, let's take our lights out. Voila. Guess what? This is what you're picking up. Now, mind you, we have a window there. We're using an acoustic screen just for the setup for now to size out our screen. Once we put the black technology up there, you're not going to see jack. As a matter of fact, I can't wait because the 39 Black Widow, it's so dark, it's going to absorb all the light into that screen and push that image out. Oh, wait till you see what that monster does with the lights out. It's going to be quite impressive. But this is what you're picking up on a gray, white, and silver screen if you're doing a dedicated theater room for yourself. Well, keep in mind, if you're basically using this screen in anywhere, well-lit environment, they don't work. Outside they don't work. They don't work on projector mapping. We have a whole Ford display downstairs that displays pretty fish. We can display on the ceiling if we want. And the gray screens, silver and white, don't work. This is why it's outdated. All right, let's go over to that 8K Desired Nature.
Getting that from YouTube.
I'm trying to figure out, where am I going to get another one of these posters? I bought these posters from, where did I buy these posters at? These frames from? Oh, yeah. I'm going to have to go online and figure out to get another one of these. And when I purchased these, that was at a farmer's market. Yeah, I went to a farmer's market and got these right here, both of them, for like 40 bucks a piece. I wonder what they'll cost me now. The last one's going to cost me the most money, I know it. All right, let's go pop over here real quick. As I can see, it doesn't pick up any contrast at all. Which means you're probably going to have to go out and spend a lot of money for a projector and to get your contrast to pop up. But still, keep in mind, you're picking up gray. You're not picking up black. That screen picks up a 100% black level. I've had this conversation so many times. We go to forum sites like, look at the black levels. No, let's back this up. You're picking up shades of gray. You're not picking up black. All right, Guys, pop the lights on for a minute. Oh, yeah. Mind you, we have a window on that side too. That ain't working. Let's try Sony 4K colors.
Getting that from YouTube.
It's a reality check. You know why? Because when people watch these demonstrations in these theater rooms, I watch them all the time. Matter of fact, I'm going in there today. But when I watch these theater rooms, these screens are on a standalone by themselves. There's nothing to compare it to. So they actually think they're seeing contrast. They actually think they're seeing color at the end of the day. Even with a calibrated projector, they're still not seeing it. It's not there. And then when we do these demonstrations like this, they see how much they're missing from the projector. Do you have any idea how much money they go into investing in a dedicated room setup? Even though we're trying to do this on the low, it still costs money to set all this up. It costs money. So you put all this money into picking everything up. These guys will research every little thing down to the seats, cup holders, speakers, curtains, you name it. They research everything. I've watched them do it. They'll put in, maybe I should get this, and maybe I should get that. It's like watching somebody looking for carpet samples. They want everything to be perfect in that room. You go out and you buy yourself a very nice advanced projector. Look at that. That is the best projector out of all my projectors right there. Out of all the projectors I own, that is considered to be my flagship. That is the best projector. That's my Chrissy right there. That's why I chose it for this room. And I'm going to display my 5,000 lumens, 1900 by 1200, 1920, 1900 by 1200 projector in this environment with all this work of, you saw me paint this room and, you know, doing all the work in here just to dumb down my machine on a gray, white, and silver screen that can't even see color at 5,000 lumens. My projector, I think, is around 18 feet from the screen. I got to measure, I think it's 18 feet. So those people spend all that money. We go in and say, look, you spent all that money for, how much you pay for your projector? So some nice conversation with them. And then they go turn on the projector and the screen has this washed out tannish look to it. Doesn't even put contrast correctly. And then we show them our demonstration. And the first thing they ask is, what kind of projector are you using? How much money did you just spend on your projector to pull that image up? Because we don't show them the screen is black yet. We just show them the image. So they're just seeing this trim. They think the screen's probably gray or white. They don't think it's black. And they're watching the demonstration, and we turn around, we show them the model number of our projector, and you get the shock and awe. These are people who spend for JVCs. You know what JVC projectors cost? They cost a heck of a lot more than an Optima. And maybe, yeah, the Chrissy older ones we have back here, yeah, Chrissy's can run you in that range too. What's your contrast level in that thing? Oh, we're 2 million. We're 2 million. We're 2,000 to 1 contrast. Projector discontinued in 2012. They got 22 model projectors. Got an extra $50,000 laying around? Maybe 30,000? 40? That's what JVCs run for. Those big block units they have attached to the ceiling. Yeah, they're quite expensive. They're not cheap. We're talking about elitist setups. We're not talking about the everyday Joe like me. We're talking about people who spend $3,000 per chair for their setup. Antique vintage popcorn machines, the best of the best. They don't have gray screens sitting on their wall. They got black diamonds and DMP Supernovas. They got the expensive screens. Their screens are probably cost about 10 G's, $15,000, 20 grand for a screen. And here we go popping into their room with a screen paint product that they could paint 150-inch for $267 and do it on a projector that cost me $500. That's it. And I can pull a contrast level more advanced than what their screens can do. So that's why they like our products, because we can back our products up 100%. But as I said before, when it comes to the gray and white and silver screens, they can't see contrast or color. I like to do this one right here. Let's do, let's do this one, No, I can't figure out which one we want to do, kind of. Let's do this one right here. I like this one.
This is a real B&H customer story.
Can't see color. I told you, can't pick it up.
B&H
Imagine spending all that money for that setup and you dumb it down. You dumb down an expensive projector with a white, gray, or silver screen. You just dumbed your machine down. Just like if I had my machine right here, if this screen right here was gray or silver or white, I've dumbed my machine down. That's why the P2 in the demonstration was washed out. That's one of the things people were pointing at, that the screen was washed out. Laser projector at that. Not good. Let's try, I like to go to the transition, the reds, the blues, the greens, that's what I like. Can't even see blue, look, blue don't pick up. It's kind of bad. So, I explained this before, when you're dealing with a projector 5,000 lumens or you're dealing with a 3,000, it doesn't make a difference what caliber you have. Gray screens, white screens, and silver screens do not work on venue projectors. I'm sorry, but they don't. You got a screen paint that's already having a difficult time trying to maintain in a fully lit environment, and then you're gonna hit it with 5,000 lumens. Are you kidding? What do you think is gonna happen? It's going to wash out. So that 5,000 lumens that's coming from my projector that's slamming this screen right now, as you can see, the black technology is absorbing, not washing, not fading, and producing a beautiful image where the other screens are having a difficult time trying to maintain color and contrast. So let's go over to what I want to get to the page on. I think I'm gonna make spaghetti tonight. I got an urge for some spaghetti. That's what I got an urge for. Oh, we got some nice reds in here. Check this out. Boom. Now, we know people are going to take this offensively who make these products. But again, like I said, at the end of the day, get a dedicated theater room and then get back with me. You don't have one, so you really can't make a statement on how your product will or not work. We know how it's going to work. It's going to reflect white light all over the place. That's what's going to happen. Even Diamond knew that when they did their demonstration, that gray and white screens have an issue with trying to capture the light. See, I don't have any light bouncing off the ceiling and the wall. See how it stays nice and dark in that section? That's how it's supposed to be. A white screen's reflecting too much light. You'll have it reflecting from the ceiling and walls and every place else. Go to any form site, they'll tell you the same thing. But a lot of people are not going to put a $5,000 projection screen. Mine is just 100 inch. You probably want to go with 135 or 120 inch. It's going to cost you some money. All right, let's skip it along, let's skip it along, let's skip it along. Let's see if we can get something else. I get that so many times from people, but I'm going to be in the dark. It shouldn't make a difference because I'm going to be in the dark. Even if you're in the dark, you can't see color. Doesn't make a difference because you're in the dark. There's still light in this environment. You know, you can be in a dark room, you can still have light. Unless you're doing a demonstration out of a black hole, then you're not picking up any light at all. But if that's the case, the screen wouldn't show anything because the very light from the projector would basically be absorbed by the black hole. Now tomorrow, since I'm going to have more free time tomorrow, we're going to do certified screens only. How do certified screens, which these are the demonstrations we do when we go to these farm sites, how do certified screens play out in a dark environment with a 5,000 lumen projector? Well, that's bad. That's really bad. That's supposed to be green, right? Well, I guess the only choice you have is you're going to have to calibrate. Because if you can't get the colors to come up correctly, you got to calibrate. Now this is the transition. This is what I like. We go from the nice bright to the dark, back into the bright. This is how you ruin your dedicated theater room setup. Can't even transfer over. So where did the contrast go? I saw somebody with an amazing setup and they had a white screen in there. I was like, why would you put a white screen in there? Oh, and little heads up for the naysayers who like to call me up and question me about my product, crack a book before you call me. Let me explain something to you. Movie theater screens, the older ones are gray. The newer high-tech ones are silver. That's what they are. And either way, they both don't work. That's why when I go to a movie theater and I go to watch the movies, it ruins me. Black technology has ruined me for going to a movie theater because I see it how it is. I don't see black levels when I go to a movie theater and watch. I don't see the colors I'm supposed to see. People that are basically used to being on white and gray screens all day long, you see it. I don't see it. I see an image I got to deal with. That's what I see. Now we're going to go back into the transition of color. Here we go, back in. And they still not picking up. Color, can't see color. So what did you just put on your wall in your dedicated theater room? I don't know. So when we get to 39 designed and put in there, you will see what true technology is supposed to look like in a dedicated theater room. That screen is supposed to absorb all that light and push out an image. Color is supposed to pop. Contrast is supposed to be 100% real, not that fake gray nonsense. No. Even the gunmetal we're developing, we already have. It produces an insane shade of gray. It beats the gunmetal certified screens with no problem. It's $8,000 for the product, and that screen took them out with no problem whatsoever without batting an eye. In a max out environment with all this light, it's still maintained with no problem.
And I'm Sarah, and
Even the commercials don't even come up correctly. So as far as I'm concerned, the superior that we have under gunmetal is the best. We'll see how many people next week back down on that screen. We'll have cancel orders ready. Look at the reds. Not even registering. Now the reason why when you watch these demonstrations and people are saying, oh, but the product works fine, because they don't have our technology sitting next to it. When they take the time to stop with the shenanigans and doing foolish games, and be a man and order from the website with confidence, because we'll ship it to your front door, I ain't got a problem with that. You'll see where their product fails miserably. Now they got offended by that. It is what it is. Your product is outdated. We made it 9 years ago. silver technology you see next to the screen is a Digital One crystal screen paint. Did you know that? It's a Digital One. It's the last one we made. Ooh, man. That's... Contrast demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube.
I'm trying to figure out what's the first movie I'm going to watch in here. A few people ask me, what's the first movie you're going to watch? I was like, I don't even know what we're going to watch in here. It doesn't work with the lights on. Doesn't work with the lights off. What good is it? It matches house paint at the end of the day. Every demonstration we watch. Right now, I could go on YouTube right now and look for ambient light rejection technology, and all I would see when I get on YouTube is nothing but demonstrations of people in poorly dark environments. That's what we'll see. Now keep in mind, like I said, this is a 38 Black Widow acoustic. A 39 is 5 times darker. It's 5 times darker than a 38. Which means that screen, the darker it is and the higher intensity that we put into when we put the heightener, any screen that lays against it turns white, almost near white. And you'll see. Watch when we install it in. I'm going to knock out 8 certified screens from the first beginning with that technology, and then we're going to go in and knock out the rest of the screen paints. Bam. Let's go over here. They got some nice bright colors on this one. Got one way to go on here. Let me check out this other demonstration we have on here. Ooh, I like this one. This is my personal favorite. We definitely got to do this one.
It's a lovely day today, so whatever you got to do.
I think when we start getting screen paints a challenge against the 39s, we're going to put down how many screens are going to cancel out on this technology. Y'all don't have a choice. You're going to cancel out. This is the best. We challenge anybody. Diamond, we don't care. Take this screen on. Nobody. And at the end of the day, our customers get the best. It's a 38. Only a 38. have no idea what you gotten yourself into. You thought a 38 was a freaking nightmare. 38 is so freaking powerful. They were so terrified of it, they committed fraud on YouTube. It's sad how embarrassing it is. I'm looking forward to you buying the 39 if you're bold enough, if you're man enough to pick up a 39 from us. I guarantee you one thing, you don't want to paint that stuff next to your screen. It's going to turn it into that. Well, that's not bad. Yeah, that is bad. The 39s are designed to turn things into white sheets of paper. That screen is extremely powerful. But, like I said, we'll see how many companies and naysayers want to go against it. And this right here is a digital one. This is a digital one. The last one we did. This right here is a 38 Black Widow acoustic screen. I got to start ordering my lumber now. I'm putting my 38, my 39 in next week. It's going in probably faster than next week. I need it in right away. That's what I want. I'm definitely going to put mine in right away. I'm going to finish this out today. I got to go to Lowe's and I got to order some lumber. All right, I got some work to do. This thing got me so hyped up. I can't wait to get the 39 in here because, man, I just want you to see these screens wash out even faster once we bring the 39 in here. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, we could do a lights out tonight. I just without to shut out all the neon too, because I got a lot of neon in the basement. That basement doesn't go pitch black in there. Oh yeah, we definitely got to do that. But anyway, as you can see, as I told you before, dedicated theater room. We can go to the next room. We got plenty of light in there. We can go downstairs. Basement doesn't make a difference where we go. This doesn't work. It doesn't. I'm sorry. If you get it in silver, it doesn't work. If you get it in gray, it doesn't work. If you get it in white, it doesn't work. And this is a Network Gray 773, so you all know that. We call that the Cinemax Sherwin-Williams, because that's what it is. Let me see, that machine shutting down. I think I might put that in eco mode. That projector's sitting in eco mode right now. So I think I'm going to drop it in eco mode too. Alright, the dedicated theater room. Oh, this is going to be so cool. I'm hoping that the virus doesn't kick up anything new. Like nothing new comes out of the virus. Like, you know what I mean? Like everything keeps, the numbers keep dropping. Because man, it'd be so cool just to have my friends come over here. Because I seen them texting me back. They were like, you're building a movie theater upstairs? And I was like, yep. And they was like, oh shoot, you've got to let me know when you finish it. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. Oh, it's going to be fun, man. I can't wait. I get a chance to throw popcorn at the back of my friends' heads and joke with them and laugh. Somebody back, I'm going to the bathroom. Save my seat. Oh, I cannot wait. It's going to be so much fun. So yeah, I'm lucky to be talking to a few people that are doing their own theater room setups right now. And one's actually building his from the ground up. I mean, literally stripped out the walls, the floors, the whole thing. Here, this floor is going down on a slant. Oh, that's so envy, but it's still beautiful to watch. So that gives me a chance to watch to see how he's doing it. Because later on, like I said, I'm planning to move. I want to get another bigger house. And I want to be able to have my floor slant. So I'm watching his blueprints, how he's putting them together. That's what I love about that form. It's like everybody comes in there and they just share information back and forth, stuff like that. That's what I love about it. So, I'm learning a lot of things from these guys. Sorry about the camera shaking. I'm learning a lot of things from these guys on basically putting together this system because, as I said before, this is my first dedicated theater room, and it has been interesting. Yes, this is gunmetal people, gunmetal people. This is superior gunmetal. This is our other technology right here. The one that took out the very expensive high performance gunmetal screens. That's our monster right there. And the reason why someone was saying, why is the screen so light? Because that's how much light makes contact with the screen in here. Our environments are nice and bright. That's the color of the gunmetal right there. That's how dark it is. See that? That's how dark they are. The reason why the screen looks that bright is because we have all this lighting making contact with the screen. The more lighting, the better. And over here we have, yes, the 39 Black Widow. And the heat wave, a tropical heat wave. You would think upstairs in the dedicated theater room, because it's darker up there, the walls are darker, curtains are dark, it's a very dark environment, right? You would think that these screens would do quite well up there, but they didn't do quite well. Now the projector we're using is a 4,000 lumen Christie projector. So for those naysayers that want to complain about, hey, you're using such hot, you can't, those projectors don't work on your screen. What are you complaining about? You can't even use them. They don't work. What are you complaining about? We can use that. You can't use it. $38, $38, $39, $39, $38. How long do I have my system? I know this is the music. And you always definitely way up. Let's bring it down a little bit. Let's bring you guys back here. We don't like to be too close to the screen. I hate that nonsense. I can't stand being too close to the screen. I hate it. I like to be back at a distance. Let's see.
Discover unforgettable travel experiences at getyourguide.com.
Oh, this is some old school rap. Okay, cool. Let's go over here with red screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
I'm not picking up too well, are you? No, we're in the max out zone. So this area down here, we use this because this is an area that takes in a ton of ambient light. If you have been testing your screens in environments that are dark or ambient light control, you will not survive down here. Not even at 4,000, 5,000 lumens. Your products will not survive down here. And again, like I said, 4,000, 5,000, even 3,000 projectors, they don't work on the gray screen paint products. Blue screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
That was this going to. I don't have any of this. Green screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Oh, here's the other fire stick. I was looking for this fire stick. Couldn't find it. Here, this is why you're told to calibrate. Let's just see what the screen's designed to do. Oh, orange screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Let's go pick up the color orange. Does it pick up on other screens? No. It doesn't pick up. Purple screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
So it doesn't work in the dark, and it doesn't work with the light, so it doesn't even work with the intense light we had down here. Let me see. Let's go with LG Jazz demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
I like this particular demonstration because in this demonstration it shows a lot of color, it shows some contrast, not a great deal of contrast. But if you notice the screens have this kind of discoloration to it. That means the screen's having a hard time accepting color and contrast. Look at the white screen. It does the exact same thing as the gray and silver screen does. Let's play. I like it how when people get have this much lighting, if you do have this much lighting in your environment, the first thing they'll do is they'll go out and get a projector with a higher amount of lumens because they think they need more lumens in order to generate a better color and better contrast. No, you are doing the opposite. You're actually washing your screen out even faster. Mind you, your screen's already having an issue maintaining in a fully lit environment. Again, you're going to introduce it to an extra 4,000 lumens of light that when it hits your screen's going to react like a freaking bat signal. It's going to bring light right back at you, and it's going to wash out even faster. That's not going to work. You got to change your screen. Calibrate? Yeah, that's not going to work either. Got to change your screen. Oh, by the way, you're in 720p. AK Desired Nature.
Getting that from YouTube.
It works perfectly up here. This is why when you do demonstrations with contrast, you're doing with the lights on. This is a 39 Black Widow, by the way. Extreme Black Widow. Screen is 30, so dark, generates enough high white that any screen that lays against it washes out completely. Told you, nasty piece of technology. Even gunmetal certified screens couldn't stand against it. This screen was designed to be brutal. It was engineered to be a monster at the end of the day. To do its job correctly, that screen will not wash out. It's not going to fade. It can do certifies. All you naysayers, man, your products are done. Certified companies? No. Screen's darker than a 38, and a 38 was pretty dark. We're going to put this one in the middle, like I said, with these screens that have these reflective surfaces. We want to make sure They're not, because they will turn dark because of the narrow viewing cone effect. So we need to make sure that they're right up in the middle as much as possible. That's where they have to be at. Anything else around here we want to talk there? Let's go back again. As for your certified companies, your gunmetal, that technology will make you look like great paint at the end of the day. And body or not, it will. You're watching it right now. So if a certified screen can't stand against it, what makes you think your gray screen paint products can stand against that technology? And those are gunmetal screens, by the way. Now for my customers, what do my customers get out of this? Well, my customers get an amazing piece of technology that they don't have to spend a lot of money for. They don't have to spend the money for expensive projectors. They don't have to calibrate. They don't have to be stuck in dark environments. The screen's ultra short throw compatible, which means with these screens, you need a special projector for ultra short throw. With the gray screen paint products, you really don't at the end of the day. I don't blame you 100% if you cancel out next to this screen. I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to go against it either if I was still making that digital one crystal screen paint. Started the stupid, dumb rumor by saying, hey, this technology doesn't work with the lights out. Yeah, you're going to regret that one because that's a dedicated theater room upstairs. That's designed to be in the dark, and your screens still don't pull up in there at 5,000 lumens. That is not good. That's a Christie projector up there. And you can't pull up at 5,000 lumens? How much powerful that projector is, and you can't pick up. That's the venue up there. So it seems that our technology does work with the lights out even better. Because the certified screens, for some reason, don't pick up. It lights out, and neither do these. I can't even have the nerve to call you guys paint at the end of the day. I don't know what I want to call you guys at the end of the day. I don't know. Now, sorry about that, because this bugs me when people do this in demonstrations. The certified screens do their job. They do. If they're going against a gray screen or white screen, they're going to be to do their job. That's what they're designed to do. That technology standing behind them is not a gray or white screen. That's black technology. So that's different. We got over here the matinee black right here. You ever seen the matinee black before? These are all the samples we have. We got tons of samples up there. This is what it's for. Matinee black. Did I bring my tape from downstairs? Let's bring this back again. I'm going to grab my tape from upstairs. I'm going to put it certified up there. It's hot. Wave it off. You're hot. You're too hot. You're too hot. Navy, 1.3.
$149, $229, $249, $199, 50% off,
That'll be
$47.88. I'm not a math maid.
Nah, used too much.
History does not remember blood. It remembers.
Now let's add some color and contrast into it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 certified screens. We have 2 screen paint mixes from here to here. I consider the Network Grade 773 a screen paint mix because it sure enough looks like one. And then we have the white sheet of paper. Red screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
We're done. This has just been too easy. We're color swap out before we leave. Man. I'm gonna go beyond 39. I wonder if we'll get the rights to do it. I'm gonna go darker than 39. Always looking to go darker. Well, that sums it up, as always. Tropical 4K fish.
Getting that from YouTube.
All right, people, we're done. That's it. Did a little more than I wanted to. Bought some certified screens, but I figured when we're down here in the light, Miles just put the challenge up, right? Had a little fun. Like I said, stuff that we do on a regular basis, this is what we know. This is normal for us. This is what we normally do. This is considered to be a challenge for everybody else. This is why the only way they can react back is just being angry and upset. That's all they can do. I can come out there, I can expose you guys at the end of the day, and then I can come on there and show people why a gray, white, and silver screen doesn't work in a dedicated theater room, and then bring it down here with maximum amount of light and still do the same damage we did upstairs, and then drop certifies in there and still come out on top. You can't back your products, that's the problem. Gotta go, and God bless.